After 2-3 questions, they get bored and hang up. Take the leap and try the Agentic AI. It's not just a couple of lines. You have to be very clear on what you want to achieve. No, definitely not. Yes, I'm Sascha Schulz from ARAG Italy. Work for the ARAG Group, which is based in Germany. We are the largest legal protection insurer worldwide. In Italy, we do only legal protection, and I'm VP for Operations and Process Innovation. In Italy, we work with two different business models. We have direct customers, which are customers that bought our policy and we know them. And then we work with partner companies in reinsurance treaties. And those customers we don't know at all. So now imagine somebody who wants to file a claim. First thing we like is they go into a web form where they fill in the details on their own time with no stress. But if we get them on the phone and we need to ask them quite a lot of information to open a new claim, and in our experience, after 2-3 questions, they get bored and hang up. So what we thought is, why don't we ask them for a picture or a scan of their policy, where we can get all the data. And then we ask a couple of more questions, amongst them an email address, and then we file these information back into the call. Also, we then call an API to open a claim in the backend system and have that information possibly in the call. We have an agent answering the call, so it's empathetic, and so I'm sorry to hear that, for example. But if you want to file a claim, I can send you to the web forum, or if you prefer, you can file the claim on the phone. And if they do, and they are calling from a mobile number, we send them the link. They open the app, scan the policy, enter the information, hit save, and we have them back on the call with the information extracted from the policy. As I said, you don't have to ask so many questions. You get the information from a scan. 10 different data points that you want to get from the policy. If you ask them a voice, you probably wouldn't get there, or you would get them wrong. So scanning them and OCR and processing the document helps that way. It's interesting because when I first tested the thing, I said, I want to try this. I was working from home, so I didn't have access to a policy. I didn't want to get one from our claims management system. I said, let's try that. I took a piece of paper and wrote down some things that would be on a policy in my handwriting, which is not that perfect. And I said, let's try this. Worst case, it tells me it couldn't read it, and it worked perfectly. Just company, policy number, agency, premium, policyholder, tax code, and so it was amazing. I would say take the leap and try the Agentic AI, because when we started, we were afraid of hallucinations and what would it answer. And I read through all the conversations we had, and they were nearly perfect. So the quality was astonishingly good, and it's worth taking the leap and trying it out. You have to be very clear on what you want to achieve. It's a no-brainer. And also invest time in giving the agent instructions. It's not just a couple of lines. The way we learned it, it can be pages of instructions. They can be constructed dynamically. And this way, you really define what the agent can or should answer and what it should not answer.